You know, when we were just checking on gasoline prices a moment ago, the average price of the pump, we showed something we don't usually show, Brian Sozzi, and that was diesel prices, which have also been going up. And this isn't problematic for people like you and me, because, and most people who don't fill up their cars with diesel, but it is problematic for another big player out there, which does use diesel to get around the country. Tell us about that.
Well, if I put diesel in my car, Julie, I wouldn't have a car anymore. I'd be totally wrecked.
Yeah.
But I will say this, Amazon. Let's focus in on Amazon. I know today the story of the day is that oil prices are down, and that's certainly good to see. But still, you look at a company like Amazon, which of course ships all of our junk that we order from them on big, giant jet planes. They have a very extensive logistics network of vans that suck up and use diesel to make things run. And I'm looking at an interesting call by Morgan Stanley analyst Brian Nowak, who slashed his operating profit estimate on Amazon by 15% because of sustained higher diesel prices. That is a large haircut. Now, Nowak says the higher cost of diesel caused him to raise his fuel expense expectation for this year by a whopping $6 billion. And he sees these fuel price headwinds continuing into next year. Now, over the past week, we have seen Amazon stock come back a little bit, coincides with that drop in oil prices. But still, when Amazon reports in a few weeks, their margins will not obviously reflect those lower oil prices that we are seeing today. This is a company that is going to have to deal with these headwinds and likely potentially come out here and factor that in to their second quarter outlook. I would argue none of that is priced into the stock.
Well, unless they just pass on the cost increases to us, which I suppose they might have some leeway to do,
I'll
right?
use, I'll quickly use McCormick as one. McCormick reported earnings, talked about it before. They sell Frank's Red Hot sauce. They acknowledged today we have pushed through price increases, but it has not been enough just to offset the inflation they are seeing. So immediately, the way my brain works, I am concerned about hearing other reports like that when companies like an Amazon, like other food companies, I think Conagra Brands reports earnings next week, when companies like this come out and report in a few weeks.
Yeah, there is definitely a long list of companies beyond Amazon that is
wow
that are vulnerable to higher diesel prices.
That says it all. I think that's me holding a diesel pump. Sounds combustible for Amazon's financial statements. Well done, team. Love it. Great stuff.
Apparently it is.